Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's Fangirlz Assemble. We're here, and again. I will say that we are operating at half capacity.
As always.
I think it's more so today, but...
Yeah, no, I get it.
But we're doing it.
We're here. That's all that matters, right?
That's right. It's been busy. My allergies are happening.
Oh my gosh. It's so bad right now.
Let's go! But you know what makes me happy even when I don't sleep?
Is it Great Deals?
It is Great Deals.
Where can we get those?
Great Deals. You can get it at StockTrades.com. I know some of you may have gone out yesterday for free comic book day. You might have a great time seeing your local comic book store, picking up your new floppies and whatever. Wow, my allergies are killing me all of a sudden. It waited just now. I'm gonna look like this, like I'm a pirate.
You're just winking at everybody. It's fine.
Just do it for you. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. I have no sleep. And you're like, man, I wish I could get some more books, but I got a really great deal because you want some more of those deals. Well, don't worry. StockTrades has those deals all year long. It doesn't matter if it's free comic book day or not. They are always rocking those deals up to 50% off. You spend $50 in the United States, you get free shipping.
The best. And that's good shipping.
That is good shipping. And we got some good deals. I have some lovely questions in here. Good morning, William, James, and Bar. We are on a struggle bus today. I think it's a struggle bus morning.
Yeah. We're tired.
My hair could use some brushing. And my body could use some sleep. What did you do for free comic day? Did you go out with Reed yesterday for free comic?
No. Reed went out on his own. He tabled at a comic shop. But he brought me back books, so that was nice.
Oh.
Maybe I should have grabbed those, but I didn't. Just some of the free ones. Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, I didn't get to do it. Well, one, I was sleeping most of the day. And then I had therapy, and then I had to go photograph a Star Wars show. So, out of town. So I was busy.
Understandable.
And Kentucky was busy because it was Derby weekend. So, oh yeah, Bar, maybe you don't know about. I don't know. As we have a big horse race. We got a big horse race every year. It happens, and that was yesterday. So it was free comic book day, Star Wars day, horse day, all in one.
So I didn't realize it was horse day, but you, of course, would know as being closer to the Mecca of horse day.
Well, yeah. Last night I was in the horse place.
You were in a horse day,
not in the horse place, but the city where it happens.
So
I was in a bar that it was playing. I don't remember who won, and at some point I was like, "Oh, are they doing that right now?" So I have no idea what happened.
I gotta tell you, I was forced to go to one horse race.
Whoa!
The place in my hometown. You've probably heard about that place because I'm sure people from here go over there.
I didn't know there was one. There's one near me.
There's one in my hometown, and yeah, so I was forced to go, as in like it was a work outing when I worked at a law firm. So they gave everybody like, here, you can bet with this money, and like you can watch with your eyes, and here's a free seat or whatever. I left early because I feel like it traumatized me. One of the horses broke its leg.
No.
And if you aren't aware, which you may be aware, some people watching, but I was not aware until it happened. They put the horse down right on the track.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Apparently that renders them useless.
Oh.
It was horrible. So we were just like watching this event. I was like, I need to leave. I can't do this. So, I'm not a fan. This is my point. I will never go to Derby.
No, I feel the same way. I've had to go to Keeneland for work things. And that's as far as I'll go.
Yeah.
The only thing I saw with Kentucky Derby was Anna Cole Smith's daughter was wearing a Kamen Rider inspired gown. What? Anna Cole Smith's daughter's a nerd? Man, I miss Anna Cole Smith.
I feel like there's a lot of daughters of famous people who are nerds. I think of like Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter, which is cool.
I've got to figure out.
Although Jamie Lee Curtis also knows One Piece knowledge, so she's just cool.
I mean, she's gonna be on the show.
Yeah,
That's confirmed.
it's so cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's cute. Well, and also now they're trying to get Megan Thee Stallion to be Boa Hancock.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm sure it's not confirmed, but her new like track that came out, Boa or whatever, and she's dressed up as her. And I was like, honestly, yes.
Yeah,
I'm totally fine with that.
Let's go.
I think that's the best choice. I want to see her do the thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally fine with that. Good morning, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Oh, it's cool you've ridden a horse. I've only done it a couple of times because we have the horse museum near here. We got a lot of horses, Bar. We got horses, we got bourbon, we got banjos, and beer cheese.
Bluegrass.
The Kentucky thing? I don't know.
Is beer cheese really?
Yeah, that's not a thing everywhere else.
Oh, interesting.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm so used to it.
When you were growing up, did you refer to like soda, like Sprite and stuff, as soda or pop or Coke?
Coke.
Okay, same.
Yeah. Okay. I don't anymore.
I don't anymore.
Yeah.
So people who aren't from here, we're going to talk about books in a second, but let's just talk about some stuff. In the area that I am from, that we are from, we refer to all soft drinks as Coke.
Yeah.
So if you're
like I want a Coke, and they're like, what kind?
And that could be, what kind? Oh, I want a Sprite. I want Dr. Pepper. I want whatever. It's all Coke. And I didn't realize I left that it's pop or soda or whatever else elsewhere. And that's a very small percentage of people that do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so interesting how that
well, and we were close enough where it makes sense. I think that area did that.
Yeah. Cheese and beer sounds legal. Okay, I'm not a beer person, but beer cheese is really good. And I don't know how to tell you.
I agree. Beer's terrible.
Beer's gross.
Beer cheese is good.
Beer cheese is life changing. It's just a little like
it doesn't taste like beer and cheese.
No, it just tastes like heaven in a little bowl that you dip your pretzels in.
Yeah.
It's a carbonated drink.
It's so fancy.
That's too many.
Do you do like with this? With the pinky out?
Have a carbonated drink. Girl with pop soda now. Soda I like. Soda makes sense.
I do soda now. Yeah, I just say soda.
I like soda.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is not related to anything. Welcome to the Omnibus Collectors Network poll on what people call soda. I like beer. I like cheese. I don't like them together. Just get ready, Mark.
You don't know if you don't like them together because you've never had beer cheese.
Which I hope one day you do. You'll have to try some. We also have our own ginger ale. I don't know. Kentucky's weird. There's just things we have to show you. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So we should talk about books and stuff.
Yeah. It is hauls and reads. I've not hauled anything, but I've read some stuff, so I can go through that first if you'd like.
Go for it, and I'll show C2E2 haul after.
Okay, I have shown this on some other shows at this point, but I have to just share it with you, Maddie, because
I just did this the whole show.
That'd be fun. I would like it.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
This is like my favorite thing I've read recently. It was easy 5 out of 5, and it was wonderful. It is called The Council of Frogs.
Stop it.
Do you know what this is?
I want this book.
Oh, okay.
No. But oh my God.
Matt Emmons. You can get it at second@bestpress.com. It is a $30 paperback, but it is beautiful. It's shiny in the front. There's like French flaps. We actually got this. Reed got this at Heroes because he talked to the guy. It was actually a recommendation from Zoe Thorogood. Zoe was like, Reed, have you met the frog guy with the frog book? And he's like, no, I'll go talk to him. So that's what he did. And Reed actually hasn't read it yet, but I read it before him. But oh my gosh, and the art's beautiful. There's this wonderful ape guy that you're gonna love here, right? And of course, there's a council of frogs. Let me get some good frog shots here. And the art's beautiful. You're gonna love this little frog guy and his adventures. And
I love frogs so much.
I mean, look at this guy.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's
What
so
an eye.
wonderful. I loved it.
Wow.
It's definitely recommend.
I love
100%.
it. On this site they also have they sell like little beanies with a frog on them on little shirts.
I saw that. I know. I want them all now.
I will definitely take you lesbian first. I'm going to prom at 1 on Thursday. I got invited by a friend. So that'll be fun. Question from Bart. Do you read books right when you get them, or like me, put them on a shelf and let them collect dust for years before you finally open them? Yes.
I think that varies for me. Mostly I don't read them when I get them, but if I do, I feel very accomplished.
Oh yeah, because sometimes you pick up a book and you're just so excited right away.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'll pick up books and I'll be like going on a trip and like, oh, I'm gonna read it there. Like C2E2, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna read this. And there's no good time.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. And it's like with the Council of Frogs, that was from Heroes last summer. So, you know, I have books that have sat on my shelf longer than that. But with library books, though, I'm pretty good about it because you got a deadline, right? So, Homebody is a library book I recently checked out. And it is about Theo Parrish, who is discovering that they're non-binary, and the art's beautiful. The actual story itself is so nice too.
Oh, nice.
It's just incredibly positive, and I really loved it. So, and that's hard to find too, right? Like a positive journey of anything like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. Totally recommend it. Check it out. Let's see. I don't know. I have some other random stuff here. I didn't like a lot of what I read. Oh, but I did like this.
Tell us.
Sketchy. Sketchy is a new manga. This is Kodansha who put this out, and it is about this woman in her 30s who's like trying to figure out her life. She still works at. This has got to be like more 90s based, I think, because she still works at a video rental store. So yeah,
I love that. Yes, this is great.
It's just trying to figure out her life because, you know, her parents are like, what are you doing? And your boyfriend's not going anywhere, you're not going anywhere, like, what are you doing? And she just can't figure out herself. And then one night she sees these girls skateboarding, and she's like, I didn't know this was possible. So then she becomes obsessed with wanting to learn how to skateboard. Ends up going to like a beginning skateboard class. Everybody else there is like children and stuff, right? But she gets really into it, and it was fun. I liked it a lot. So,
oh, cool.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It's not sketchy. Yeah, stuff I didn't like. I can grab something I didn't like.
Let's go.
Listen, I enjoyed Scarenthood until the end when there wasn't an end, and then I got mad.
Oh.
So this is about parents who figure out that, like, in this daycare their kids are at, there are all these weird supernatural things happening. I really like the characters. It was very funny. Like, I actually like laughed in bits of it.
Yeah, the art was cool.
Yeah, and I did really enjoy what I was reading until I get to the end, and it says, let's see. What does it say exactly? And the end was like big stuff happened right at the end, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's happening? In book 1, there's no volume 1 on this spine. Oh, there's no volume 2. I don't know if it probably got canceled or something. So it's like, part of me like feels for the creators, but I'm also mad because I picked this up thinking it was done, right? And it's not. So then I was angry, and I was like, that ruined the whole thing. Because, like, I don't even get to figure out what happens. That's
so many good books are ruined entirely by endings.
Right?
Like, there's a mom gets also an anime called Erased. And I loved every bit of it. I ate it up. I
read the first volume I liked, yeah.
And the ending took me right.
What a bummer.
And I was so mad. I was so angry. Kristan, I envy your book finding abilities. I can scour book sites, store for hours, and leave empty-handed.
Oh, yeah.
I feel the same way. That's why I like libraries.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like I can take that chance, and it's okay.
I love just like putting things on hold for the covers. That's what I do. And then I'm like, is this something I even like? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, I feel a lot better at like discount stores because I just feel like, okay, like Second and Charles, like half price books.
Yeah, totally. Well, and this was discount. I mean, that's usually when I pick up random stuff. Is
Oh, all right, James. I'll read the manga.
interesting.
But if it's bad again, I'm gonna cry. I will cry about it. I'll cry real tears. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I mean, we talked about Battle Royale and
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't haul a ton at C2E2. I really like the con. I had a good time overall, just with like I like the way it's put together. I like how the art style is laid out, where you have like more smaller artists intermittently put together with like bigger comic book artists and writers and creators, and I feel like everyone is very like accessible, but not like in an easy way. It's easy to go through and talk to people. But this year, compared to like the last time I went to C2E2, which is pre-pandemic, like 2020 in February, it's the last time I went to C2E2. I didn't see as many people that I was excited about. One thing I was bummed about is that the creator for Magical Boy was there, but I didn't realize till like later.
oh,
And I had already like spent my money.
that's
So,
a bummer. Yeah, I didn't
would've-
realize that either.
I would have gotten volume 2 and things, but yeah, overall I didn't see a lot that I really wanted to get things from, unfortunately. But you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. It doesn't mean that like the next year that won't be the case. But I did get some like prints and things. Sorry, it might be loud because some of these are like, wow, it's nice of them to tape it up, but why'd you do that to me? Okay, like random things I got. So I got these little stickers of like the Bat Boys.
Oh,
I got it because
cute.
the I will show it in a second, but the booth had the one Roy Harper print that I saw, and that never happens. And I was like, well, I don't want to get just that.
Mhm.
And so these are really cute. I thought like Damien's not usually my guy. There we go. But it was so dumb with like the please father, and like I love this one because it's just like a knife, like that meme.
I love it. Yeah.
It's very cute. I mean, people love the Bat Boys a lot more than I love.
Show me the cat one closer, please.
Oh, well, they're both little cats.
Oh,
So bright. Was that little cat?
well, the one of him holding the cat. That's very cute.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, this. Please, father.
I love it.
It's just very cute. I like it. And then the Roy Harper print fills me with so much joy. It's mostly about Red Hood. Roy Harper's just there, but it's fine. It's fine. It's Roy Harper and Red Hood, and they're like, it's a little panel thing, but Roy says, "I don't think we can mansplain, manipulate, or male wife our way out of this time." And Red Hood said, "Manslaughter it is." He goes, "No."
Nice.
But I love this mansplain, manipulate, or male wife. Fantastic. And my boy's there, so I'm very happy.
Love that.
Oh, this is not there. Okay. I got Critical Role print. So Elliot has this artist, her name is a Sunny Disposition. She makes pillows, she makes lots of prints, she makes like journals and stuff. And for every season of Critical Role, the D&D podcast, she's made like one of these. Because whenever they defeat a monster, the DM's like, how do you want to do this? And so they have all the characters that are in there. And we have it for season 1 and 2. Elliot does. And so we're getting the season 3 one to match. So we're putting that up. But they're really cute.
Cute.
She's got stuff like Hamilton and like Baldur's Gate and all that stuff. And I got some Ghibli prints from my bathroom because I'm making it Ghibli themed. So
cute.
Right? Because I'm trying to get art that like I have a ton of prints downstairs. Mm-hmm. So now I'm trying to get stuff that I feel like is more artsy.
Oh, I love that.
I know. It's nice.
Great. Yeah.
It's a buy two get one free, of course. Then I got like the little sit sprays.
Oh. Yeah, those are really cool.
So got those. This is a mess. And then Ellie and I got matching Totoro hoodies.
Adorable.
and I got Omar as a joke. He's like a $1 discount but pin. I got this, like, it's in a heart, and it's just Nightwing's chest, like snake and chest has like the bird on it. And I was like, here you go, it's for you. And he was wearing it. And he's like, man, so many guys talked to me. And I was like, that's because I gave you the gayest pen. Possibly more. It's just the pets.
Yeah.
I probably thought you were like into Baramet.
That's awesome.
I was like, damn it, Maddie. Oh, okay. D&D isn't like a board game. So it's like, think of it as collaborative storytelling. You have the dungeon master who like helps lead the games. He's made the story, he or she, or they've made the story. They come up with characters, and everybody plays their own character at the table. So I've led this before where I came up with a Christmas scenario. And like Jess was there, and she played like this gnome who loves Santa. And so I came up with like a kind of basic of a story, and then the characters, like the players, kind of decide what they want to do. But it's all like, it's like playing pretend when you're a kid, but you just do it as an adult. So
and there's no board.
There's no board. You can have like a board with like miniatures and like things. So you could be like, here's your forest, but usually you just describe it, or you have like a map or something. But Critical Role, they live stream it. And it's like the most popular one. And so they have like seasons where it kind of just closes out. So the DM kind of like, ultimately it's the characters are going to decide kind of where things go, but the DM can kind of have an overall idea of like what's going to be the end game, who's the big boss. And that's when like the story will end and they start a new season. So there's like 3 seasons of that, and a TV show and a comic book. So if you look at The Legend of Vox Machina, it's made by the same animation studio, Titmouse, that made Invincible. They are called Titmouse. Yeah, Legend of Vox Machina, they've made a whole show out of like the first season. Yeah, they're Vox Machina. Yeah. So, and this is the latest season. They're called Bell's Hells. But it can be a little long for me to watch because I get a little like distracted. But there's other like D&D, we call them actual play shows. I'm trying not to sneeze. There's a ton that are like that. There's a ton of really gay ones, Bar, that you really like too. Like Dimension 20 is wonderful and gay. They're awesome. But Elliot watches like all of it all the time. I'm listening to Dungeons and Daddies. That's what I'm listening to right now. And it's really funny and silly. It's so good. Okay. Sorry, my allergies are killing me. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like I'm so gross. Hayden!
Hayden, what's up?
What are you doing? I'm not done with the circle yet, but I hope you're watching it.
I'm behind now.
Wonderful and gay is also something to hate. Alex, I love you, Alex. I think we only use a board for comment most of the time. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And this is something I did not haul at C2E2, but I did get I was picking up my pull list. I don't think I showed it yet. I saw these floppies and I had to pick them up.
Yeah, they're cute covers.
Skull Crusher. I don't know anything about it. But it's very like anime style.
Who puts it out?
It's Boom.
Hmm.
But this girl, like, I guess she's in some. It feels almost like kind of Hunger Games, but it's not, like where there's like state sanctioned violence that everybody watches, and she wants to be part of it. She wants to like be like her favorite person that does this, and so she's trying to get in and kind of like make her life better for herself. But this is one of those where I brought, even though there are 2 just little issues, I brought the C2E2, and every time I thought I'd have time to like read it, somebody would be talking to me. I'm like, no, I'm gonna read these down. It just doesn't work. So hopefully
it happens.
So I'm hoping I get some reading time now, because like hopefully nothing is happening now.
Mm-hmm.
Summer's almost here. I get to work from home more. I just want to read things. I just want to relax and read.
Hopefully you can.
Because I'm only on like 7 episodes in.
Yeah, I'm behind from that. It's I'm like, what happened?
Whenever you catch up, that's when we'll talk about it. So
yeah, for sure.
I haven't started the new season yet. The AI put me off. I'll probably binge when it's over. I will say it's not there for that long.
And it is entertaining.
It's actually really funny. And I will say it's ethically trained. So that was my biggest concern with that, because I have a big problem with AI and how they're trained. And it's also not really AI technically, but you know what I mean. But they've trained it on the past seasons of The Circle.
Yeah.
And so when I heard that, and that was kind of my hope, I felt really good about it.
Yeah. It's very entertaining.
Free Comic Book Day in Israel is May 17th. We'll drag my sister to Tel Aviv for 2 comic book stores. Haven't been to a comic book store in nearly a year. Oh, that's fun.
That's fun.
Send pictures. I want to know what those comic book stores are like, please.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm very interested. The only time I've been to comic book stores abroad, because I mean I've shopped for like manga, you know what I mean? But I did find a like Western comic book store in China, so I bought some like Chinese copies of stuff, and that felt really cool to do. So it was like my souvenirs when I came back. I was like, here's this. So I'm hoping that like if I get to go on some like trips for work next year, I'll get to go some other countries and pick up some more like versions of stuff.
That'd be cool.
Found out there's a Buffy hardcover collection in the UK that would collect all the Dark Horse from start to season 12. It got axed after 4 volumes because of Boom. I hate them.
They're the worst.
They're the worst. Stop doing this.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
I love you so much, but I'm so angry about all of it. I just can't.
It's not okay.
What? Oh,
that would have been really nice.
It's so sad.
We did miss a comment from Bar up at 20 after. Do you ever read something digitally or from a library and you love it so much you got to buy a physical copy? I don't know about you, but even when I love it so much, I typically don't. I think it's very rare for me.
As long as I really love it, because there's some things I really love, I'll pick up later.
I'm just like, I'd rather get something I haven't read, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge reader. Yeah,
I love and I recommend all the time that I haven't bought physical copies of.
You like Pump? Sorry, what?
Kiss Number 8, I don't have.
Oh,
it's one of my favorite books.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and I have tons like that too. Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying you don't have Pumpkinheads?
Yeah, that was my one for like years. I would just get at the library, and I finally found a copy on discount that I was like, okay, yeah, I need it because I read it every year.
Yeah, usually with those, like especially first, second books that we've read digitally or whatever. Because I'm always buying new books instead of buying books I love, which I always end up regretting. But you know, you're like, well, I want new things. Yeah, same. I wait till I see it like half price books, and then I'll pick it up. Or like if I see the person at a convention, then I do.
Right. Yeah, I've done that too.
Because I like when I can buy it personally. I love owning books I've enjoyed. I don't buy a physical copy of everything, but I do tend to buy physical copies of at least most of the books I read digitally. That's really good.
Yeah, if I did that though, I wouldn't have room. Like I've read so much digitally that I've loved that I'm like would not have room. And plus now I'm getting rid of most of my books. So
yeah, I did it with some prose books because I loved Evelyn Hugo so much. I didn't have a physical copy, so finally I was like, no, Maddie, you love this book.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to want to pick it up and reread it. This needs to be in your house, even if it's just like to like lend to people. Wow, such strong willpower. I would want to own all of my favorite books. If I had the money to own all of my favorite books, I would.
Yeah.
I've got space. It's the money.
I don't feel the need. I also know, like, for instance, my dad has a problem. Anything he's read, he wants to own.
Oh, God, no.
And I'm like, dear Lord, I wouldn't have room. Like,
I've read
or money.
And there's some books that I've read that are so bad. I do not want to have.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I do not want to own them. I don't want to see them.
Yeah.
Ever. Or they're really good books, but I'm never going to read them again. Like what Eddie Gein done. I think that's an incredible book. I think it was so worth reading. I don't want to read it again.
Absolutely same. Yeah.
Ducks.
Yep. I got rid of Ducks. 5 stars easy. Won't read it again. I do not own it anymore.
Yeah. I don't read it again. I'm reading a book digitally right now, and I'll order it from the same website after I finish it. I don't make much sense, and my bank hates me. Space? Oh, it's okay. I don't need a bed, I guess. Yeah, it's tough. Oh man, what else are we gonna talk about? Yeah, that's my haul. I'm sure I read some I couldn't tell you right now.
Sure, I get that. Well, and we've hit 30. We can go because I gotta eat.
That's true. And then we'll talk offline what we're gonna read soon. My schedule is pretty free this month, so we shouldn't have all my Sundays are good.
Cool.
Don't do anything. Normally we would if I wasn't so exhausted, because I am like in the mood mentally, but my body is like I've been up. I keep getting home late for the past 3 nights, being out near a ton of people. And my body's like, you have to stop. You need to sleep and you need to drink water.
Yeah.
Do you remember water, Daddy? And I'm like, who is she?
You're like, why are you asking me this question?
Yeah. So. Well, if you're ever going to read, if you have any suggestions, though, feel free to drop those in the comments too, or like send us messages so we can decide. I've got to plan this and old reader, new reader. You could talk on Discord. You only use Discord when you're drunk. That is true. That is true. I have a very bad habit of never touching the Discord channel unless I'm drunk, and then I'm like, what's that? It's a bad habit. It's fine. Oh, is it your birthday? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Hayden.
Okay, that'll be my birthday gift to you.
Have the best day, Hayden.
Have the best day.
You deserve it.
Yeah, I threw out my back by waking up on Thursday. Which is, I didn't think that was possible.
I got all the pains right now, and I know it's just gonna get worse. So I'm like, great, cool.
Don't worry, we'll come up with a contingency plan for when you want to be like, you can decide your maternity leave from the channel.
Yeah, once it's bad, I'll be like, I can't.
I'll conscript Jess, or we have friends.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. We'll be back next Sunday with something. We'll figure it out.
Something
fun. Maybe we'll just do like one of those theme shows. We talk about our favorites of things.
Yeah, let's do that. I like.
Take care of yourself. Hydrate, please.
Yes, please.
And
treat yourself to some instocktrades.com.
Absolutely. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.